Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the High Moving Podcast, and today we're going to talk about current NBA player CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum was drafted back in 2013 by the Portland Trail Blazers. He played alongside Damian Lillard for many years. The team was successful at times. They even made it to the Western Conference Finals, I believe, back in 2019. He's a solid player in his own right. The reason why I'm talking about CJ McCollum today is it's known, and he's publicly made it known that he has a really strong interest in wine. And this really started back in his days in Portland. According to an article from Afrotech, his wife actually introduced him to the wine business, really. And he's took a strong interest to it. As of recent, he's released his own wine called McCollum Heritage 91. He's partnered with the Outersheim Vineyard Group. And he's really started to carve a niche out for himself in this industry. Also, according to the article, he's back in 2021, he purchased a 318-yard vineyard out in Oregon as well. And, he also mentions that he always had an interest in wine, but just really didn't know how to enter the sector. Really didn't have the understandings of how that business operates. And he is strongly encouraged, Black people and minorities to pursue learning about wine and understanding that potential business. And I think that's important, what he brings up, because, as an athlete, you're always, everybody likes you for your craft. You're an excellent ball player. You're really good. You sign contracts. You're making a lot of money, but they tend to forget that there is life after basketball. There is life after you're a pro athlete. And I think it's important for people to understand that no matter where you're good at, no matter what field you're good at, if there's always a potential opportunity to expand your knowledge, expand your wealth, pursue it. And that seems like that's what CJ's doing. He's preparing himself. He's laying down the groundwork for life after basketball. And, you hear a lot of stories of guys in the NBA that go broke. And it's like, how's it even possible? Of course, you see these guys making millions of dollars. They sign these super ultra contracts. And, to the average person, it's like, no way in hell I go broke. Like, I would be pocketing that money, investing, But, a lot of us think we'd have the financial literacy, but we don't. And what's unique in CJ's spot is that, yeah, he's a pro athlete, he's in the NBA, he's in a $1 billion industry, yet he took advantage of a situation of playing in Oregon, and not only just playing in Oregon and hooping, but also looking at other opportunities in that area. And I think that's key. It's all about location, where you're at, and what can you maximize while you're there. And he's done that excellent. I also want to credit his wife too, because, his wife brought the idea to him, or she had an interest in wine and really also kind of like made him grow his interest in wine as well too. And I think that's really cool to have a partner, that can help you expand your knowledge and help you grow your personal wealth, or grow your wealth together. And, he's a multimillionaire. He doesn't have to listen to his wife. He doesn't have to, I'm just going to, hoop and our money's good, and she's also not the type of wife where it's like, okay, cool. And just, want to spend money here and there. He has a partner that supports him and is also willing to help him expand, and she's going to benefit. Their family's going to benefit. And, a lot of these pro players, I believe they don't really think long term. They always think about the now, get this money. Of course, as a pro athlete, yeah, you want to scoop as much cash as you want, but then it's like, what are you doing with that money? How are you really investing that money? How are you really making that money work for you? Yeah, I'm sure some guys have investments and stuff like that, but are they really creating businesses? Are they really creating something long term after basketball? And I think a lot of guys aren't doing that. A lot of these pro athletes, ball players, they just want to, they spend their money how they want to spend it. They've earned it. I get that. But then also like the partners they choose, the women they deal with. They're dealing with models, Instagram girls. I'm not saying all players, but there's a good few that deal with these so-called Instagram models and OnlyFans chicks and stuff like that. And a lot of these girls are just in it for the clout. They want to be with you for what they can extract, and that's just more money down the drain. Buying them courtside seats and flying them out, to different hotels and different cities and stuff like that. Like, is that chick, yeah, you're having fun with her, but is she really helping you expand your knowledge, expanding your wealth? And CJ, it looks like he's executed that beautifully. Will the business work? I don't know. Will it be successful? Who knows? But he's trying, and he's partnered up with the right people. And it's all about networking, building relationships, strategically taking advantage of your locale, and making it work for you and trying to build something long term. And I think that's something that we can all do in our own lives. Yeah, we may not be pro athletes or multimillionaires, but if we have a successful job, if we are making a decent amount of money, and what are ways that we can expand? He's talking about he got into the wine business. It's an industry. Like he said, not a lot of minorities are in it, but it's an opportunity. And for us, it's like, hey, let's look at things that we haven't been taught in certain communities, or look at other business ventures, and let's explore it. Sometimes, and especially in the Black community, we kind of don't want to expand. We always kind of want to just stay in our bubble, make our money, and we're afraid of putting it in somewhere where it can invest and grow. And I get that, because a lot of times dealing with Black businesses or dealing with other minorities, there's an underlying level of mistrust. Like, okay, I'm putting my money here, but is he gonna go take it and buy cars and buy rims and trick on girls, X, Y, and Z? So there's already that issue here. But if you partner, if you it's not just the Black people, but if you partner yourself with Black people, other groups, other people, walks of life, and that has done the business before, you're not going to be set up for failure. And if it doesn't work, at least you've gained so much knowledge and even trying to pursue. So anyways, man, big ups to CJ McCollum, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing where this wine business goes. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. Please like, subscribe, and yeah, man, I'm out.